Welcome everybody to the Slab Lounge. Don't forget to hit that. Just smash that like button and subscribe. I'm just gonna open up with some shitty news. So, Cartoon Network. Comcast dropped Cartoon Network, or at least it's going to drop Cartoon Network from its like basic package or whatever. You have to get an upgrade because they're putting Cartoon Network with the sports package.
What?
Cartoons are a sport. That's insane. Why?
I guess they're not selling enough on the sports package.
Are you kidding? The sports package? I don't.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, is if you put the cartoons over there and people want to watch cartoons, or your kids want to watch cartoons, yeah, you're going to buy the sports package. But that probably means the sports package probably wasn't selling well before. It's the only reason they would have lumped it with it.
I mean, I heard of the dip in subscriptions because, streaming and YouTube, but like. That's such a weird thing to break, maybe, you know what? The only reason why I'd ever accept Cartoon Network being part of the sports thing is because of wacky races.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
But that was more on Boomerang.
Well, yeah, it is on Boomerang, but that's why Cartoon Network's probably putting it back on Cartoon Network. You never know. You never know.
And I mean, I would believe it more for like Nickelodeon stuff on there because they keep putting that fucking SpongeBob with the football games and the slime football fucking games. Like, let's watch this for kids and watching football. I'm like, when I was a kid, I'm like, either I'm watching football or I'm watching cartoons. I don't give a fuck about watching football with this slime action and pretending like the dirty bubble took the coach that it didn't. Like, stop putting this down our throats. This is the shit people should be getting pissed about. Instead of people keep like, well, shit's woke and everything. This is the shit people should be up on bars about.
Okay, two things about Nickelodeon. One, apparently, after let's say the Paramount Skydance merger thing's complete like tomorrow, supposedly they're gonna try to like get Nickelodeon to do more adult animated stuff, and I'm like, huh. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's different. That might work out.
Well, yeah,
okay, adult-oriented stuff like what? Like Victorious and Zoe 101? Or
Adult SpongeBob.
Oh, no.
Dude, I had...
So we're going to do an all-grown-up...
I had
all-grown-up SpongeBob?
I had Patrick say the N-word. Wait, Robert, what did you say? I didn't mean to interrupt.
I would say they're going to do an all-grown-up version of SpongeBob. But he's already what?
They're already adults.
Yeah, they're already adults.
Yeah, they already got jobs. Mm-hmm. So it's midlife crisis, SpongeBob?
Technically speaking, fucking Mr. Krabs had a midlife crisis. Oh man, that episode was great. Especially when they go on that panty raid and they end up writing like Krabs' mom. Like that shit was fucking great, man. Anyway,
I don't know. I just really feel like they just got like one good idea, and that's the problem with most of these shows. Like, okay, we got SpongeBob. We really didn't get past that, so we're gonna do a Patrick show. But you fumbled the bag. You used to have like Doug, Rocko's Modern Life, All Real Monsters, even My Life as a Teenage Robot. You had these shows, and you just fumbled the bag because you just kept canceling shit.
Well, I mean, for every one of those, you had like 3 Danny Phantoms. Doug.
I like Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom was good.
Danny Phantom was, yeah.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Hey man, he was just 14, but then his parents built a very strange machine. Now, I feel like the real misstep that Nickelodeon did, and Cartoon Network as well, was like 10 years ago when they doubled down really hard into the live action stuff.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully they stay away from that.
Yeah, when they did Agent Orange and they started doing those faces on their fucking
Oh God, annoying.
Dumbass shit.
yeah.
And they just went to that phase, and it's just like, yeah, this is fine because like we didn't want to pay our animators anymore. It's like, bro, your whole name is Cartoon Network. Like what? I mean, it's almost like kind of like it's like okay, so when Two Disney came on the scene, great. Like I had to beg my parents to like, let's get this extra package. Toon Disney, let's watch some Bonkers and fucking Ducktales and Mighty Ducks.
Bonkers.
And then all of a sudden they're like, no. And then Nickelodeon took the thing with Dan Snyder, fuck his ass, but he got with Victorious and like Zoe 101, and then they had iCarly, right? And they're like, okay, cool, this is working. And it's like this with like all that and Keenan and Kel is working. And then they just gotta stop doing that, and they got rid of all this shit.
Actually, didn't they make a quote unquote adult version of iCarly recently, and it didn't really do all that hot?
Yeah, it came back on like Netflix or whatever, where she's like grown up. She's finally got together with not Sam, Freddie, I think the name of the cameraman was.
Yeah.
And yeah, so they were kind of doing that. And the thing is that I say this all the time, is sometimes you guys wait too long to either do like sequels or comebacks. Like you kind of wait too long and you think people want it for nostalgia, and then they get it back and it's like, it's not the same.
Well,
It's just like how they came back with Frasier. Like it's not the same because Frasier's dad is dead. Hyde Pierce, who played Niles on there, didn't come back. Like none of the good people come back. So what are we doing here, man?
well, okay, so I'll touch up on the King of the Hill revival in a bit, but
Oh yeah, it's coming out tomorrow.
yes, it is.
Yep.
But like, the other thing I was bringing up about Nickelodeon, because like you brought, because you said like Patrick. So I did not. What the hell happened to my man Patrick? He's like one of the most hated cartoon characters now. I'm like, the fuck?
I mean, Patrick has been kind of an asshole for a long time. He originally started off as being like the goofy, lovable sidekick, and then he just kind of became an asshole over time.
It's kind of like in Adventure Time and Jake, where at first it's like, oh, Jake's goofy, and then you're later in the series like, Jake is a straight up criminal. He's a retired thug. Like,
I mean, really? Like, did they really like do my boy that dirty? Like with Patrick? Really? I didn't watch it. The last episode of SpongeBob, I can honestly say I watched, was when Gary ran away.
That's a good episode.
It was.
Yeah.
It was a great episode. But like that was the last episode I ever watched. I never watched any episodes after that. I had like
That's a good place to stop.
yeah.
Right? Well, because they start switching art directors, creative ways of doing shit, and then because they just want to keep this kid going. And because they had nothing else. They literally have nothing else, man. Like, it's almost just like when Cartoon Network just started fucking, oh, we got his Teen Titans Go. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
that's
that's because they removed regular Titans.
Yeah.
Their own fault. They caused
I mean,
that.
they have the cartoon. I did watch. What was it? Inuye, or what the hell? Like,
I have no idea.
it's
no.
Cartoon Network's version of Avatar, The Last Airbender, or whatever.
I know.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I knew of it, but I haven't watched it yet.
I watched a
I'm
couple.
gonna
episodes.
watch it.
I watched a couple episodes. It's actually pretty good. The only reason why I haven't like because like it doesn't give me Avatar vibes, yes, but keep in mind Avatar: The Last Airbender, the first season, it wasn't great.
It's rough.
Let's be honest.
It was rough. Like, I liked it, but some of it was a slog.
Yeah, I mean, like
There's some episodes where it's like, stop talking to Qatar, get to the location.
Avatar. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
people like you could upsell Avatar: The Last Airbender all you want. It arguably didn't start taking off until the second season started. With Book 2, when Book 2 started, because like a bunch of things were going on. Like,
Well, I would say at the end of season 1, when they did the whole moon sacrifice and Zuko capture Avatar, so near the end of the first
That's when
season.
we knew it was getting real. You were like, wait,
Yeah.
people could get sacrificed?
Right?
Yeah, but like, look what happened in Book 2, right? First, like, Aang loses Appa, They get to Bossing Say. The Dai Li is I still say Dai Li's wasted potential. The Earth Kingdom fucking falls. Like you have like just a ton of things that just happen in book 2 alone. But with book 1 with water, okay, Aang wakes up. They do things. He finds out about the comet. North Pole. That's it.
Well, okay, but I will still say book 1, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It was fun. It was fun, but they had some moments on there, like when he went to the Western Air Temple and found, like, basically, oh shit, the Fire Nation just killed off all the air nomads. You started getting some hints of darkness, and then, like I said, at the end when they had to do the moon sacrifice, you started to be like, okay, this might be darker than they were first starting to think of. Like, here's some fun fucking kid who's having fun with these other 2 kids, and like with no real parental supervision.
Yeah,
like, so that's why I was like, book 1, like, when you're getting introduced to Aang, that's basically what it is. Aang, no matter what it is still not really taking anything serious. And then when you get to book 2, he's like, oh, yeah, shit is real now. I guess I gotta start adulting.
Look,
So.
if you're watching Avatar for the first time, then yeah, the book 1's gonna rock. But like when you watch the series as a whole, hindsight 2020, when you're comparing it to the other 2, yeah, book 1 doesn't. It's not. It's not.
Well, it's not also because you have Sokka who's still fucking trying to be like the comedic relief, but like book 2 and book 3, you can see like he starts working more on his craft.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like a joke. Everything wasn't a joke really anymore because like shit's real. We got the Earth Kingdom lying about how shit's happening, that we're not getting invaded, like fucking some North Korean shit happening over here. And then you had the moves, and then because I think with book 2 also they introduced Azula, right?
Yes. Okay.
Because they started chasing after him with the
She
3.
was technically introduced in book 1, but in book 2, that's when they actually expanded on her.
Yeah, and they brought a team like chasing them, so like shit started getting real, and then you started to delve more into Zuko's kind of past, his relationship with Uncle, like his fucking conflicted feelings.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, there's more layers to this. We have this whole government acting like a head in the sand in the Earth Kingdom, that nothing's happening, that the Fire Nation's not out here fucking unaliving people. Because it's like, because that got set up from book 1, where it's like, oh, hey, yeah, they got rid of most of all the fucking airbenders. And then the Earth Kingdom's over here like, nothing's happening. It's almost kind of like here with this Gaza fucking genocide. Nothing's happening. Stop looking at it.
Oh, but yeah, and yeah, all that while the cover art for Seven Havens finally like dropped, and I'm like, oh, the Avatar has a peg leg. Okay, but that's all I know, and I'm going to try. I'm making a solemn vow right now about like the newest Avatar series. I am not going to look into any more hype. Like I know what the setting is, I know what's going on, and I don't want to know anything more. Nothing else.
Oh, about like the twin setters. One's an Avatar, one's not.
No, I'm not listening. I'm gonna stay away from all the. I want to be genuinely surprised. Like when because I stayed away from all the. I don't know how I managed to do it. I really don't. But like I managed to stay under the radar for all the Cyberpunk 2077 hype, right? And I was just like, oh, Keanu Reeves is Johnny Silverhand. Oh, that's cool. When I first started playing. And this was before me and Captain started redoing the Cyberpunk. Like, I actually had a comment that's all like, dude, are you fucking serious? That was like revealed in like when he showed up on stage on the trailer. And I'm like, I didn't know that because I did not want to be ruined with any of the hype. I stayed away from the hype. Okay, I'm staying away from all the. I want to be genuinely surprised. However, I can say that I can do as much of a deep dive on the King of the Hill revival as I want, because that's a comedy series. No, it's a comedy series.
Yeah.
And I texted this to Gabe. I don't know if I texted Captain or Robert, but like, there's an article that was like, oh yeah, we're gonna bring back Junichiro. I'm like, yes! Fuck yes!
Wait, Hank's brother from Japan?
Yeah!
Hank's brother from Japan. I hope that is true. I want it.
Yeah, me too! Oh my god, it is so good. I love Junichiro just for like that those 2 episodes. I wanted him to come back so badly, and like they're saying, oh yeah, he can come back. I'm like, yes, fuck
I
yes.
mean, I can see how it could bring it back because it's like a part of the reason he was in Japan because obviously he had no reason to leave. But once you learn about Hank, he was still for his mom. Figuring right now, his mom passed away, right? So
Yeah, so I didn't really look any more into the whole Junichiro thing, but then I started thinking about it and like headcanoning stuff. There are no more children in the main group of original characters that we have. Like none of Hank's friends are gonna have kids. And so I think it'd be kind of cool if like Junichiro maybe had like a son or a daughter, and then we had like a younger person to still be like around in the group that like gives I don't know, like a path for like youth based things. Cause like everyone's old now. Bobby's not gonna be doing Zoomer shenanigans. Like we need like a younger person. So I don't know. I think that could be a cool way to do it. I'd be hyped.
Well, yeah,
yeah, maybe Joseph has a daughter or a kid. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, I never thought about that.
But he seems definitely like the type to get someone knocked up.
We know Bobby doesn't have a child.
Yeah, Bobby doesn't have a child. I'm not sure if she's with Connie or not. I don't think so.
no. Okay, so Bobby has a new love interest. It's not Connie. It's this. She's like, I think she's a no. They literally say it in the trailer. She's a vegan.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah.
that's going to be
So it's like his
Mark
first
Nemesis
girlfriend. He,
right there.
Yeah. No,
so this is like Maria.
Peggy and Hank,
Marie.
yeah, Peggy already is like weirded out by the fact that she's a vegan and like, but yeah. What were you saying, Robert?
So this is like his first girl he kissed, Marie, on the couch. When he did that whole, they broke up, and he eats that 72-ounce steak in front of her and her parents.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
get up to
I forgot about that, but like I don't think it's like that at all because like Bobby still wholeheartedly eats meat, so
yeah.
And he's
he
a
does.
chef in Austin. Or with Dallas. Was it Dallas or Austin?
Arlen,
Oh, it's Arlen.
yeah, it's
Arlen? I thought he was a chef. I thought he was a chef in Dallas, based out of Dallas. Or is he moving back to open another restaurant?
No, he's still a chef in the trade.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and like he was arguing with Hank about like how beer tells a story, and I gotta be honest, I'm with Hank on that one. Beer does not have to tell a story. Beer just needs to do its one thing, and that's beer. That's all beer has to do. There's no story with alcohol. Okay, none of that. You can make a case for mixed drinks because mixed drinks that's actual canon. That's lore. When Prohibition was in effect, bartenders were trying to like dilute the shit as best they can because it was poisonous. So that's how the whole mixed drink industry came about. That's fine. That's a story because there's actual history, lore. The fuck does beer have to do? No, it's just beer. Fuck you. Shut up. Just drink the beer and be happy, you piece of shit.
So he's gonna be really into like microbrews and shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Bobby started drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon, considering. Oh my god.
Oh no!
I don't think anyone likes PBR anymore.
No.
I mean, I don't like it. I drink it on a budget. But it's
Yeah,
not
that
about
and Natty Ice, Tecate.
It's called.
Gotta get some.
I'll do some Still Reserves 211s. Some
Oh, hell
40.
yeah.
Oh, Still Reserve.
Still
Still.
Reserves.
Mm.
Get some Mickeys.
Yeah, some Mickey tall cans. Yeah.
Also, it
get a
looks like
petite.
Bobby is a chef in Dallas.
Oh,
So, yeah.
okay then.
Yeah.
Oh, so he is in Dallas. Okay. But yeah, like I can't wait. It's coming out tomorrow, and I'm just like I'm.
It's coming up tomorrow. Do you know? Are they releasing all at once, or is it going to be like a slow leak?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
What's
If they're
it
wanting
coming
to
out
make
on?
money, then they're probably going to do episode by episode.
It's gonna be It's gonna be on Hulu. I know that.
It's Hulu. Yeah.
Then it's going to be episode by episode. Hulu tends to not just drop a whole season.
Oh well. Well, you know what? It's
Well, that'll be good because between that and South Park, I mean, I got the rest of my summer locked up.
Oh, you want to talk about locked up? You will not believe who had to apologize for plagiarism.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I know there's a lot of guesses. Who?
Oh, you're talking about Tencent because of Sony's
No,
final actions.
no. Well, that's a different story. I'm talking about like Pokemon Company because they plagiarized a Ho design.
Oh yeah,
Oh, there's just
I
so much stuff lately.
I saw that in a very funny way because I pulled that card in the Pokemon trading card game app or whatever, and I was treated with a new image coming soon.
Oh,
It's
really?
yeah, no, it happened
Oh,
so last minute that they didn't even pull the new set. They just released the cards, but like took the image away, and it just says new image coming soon. So yeah, no, that's pretty crazy. Did you see the details about it, Doug?
Yeah, like artist that actually did a Ho design from way back when or whatever, and then like the Pokemon Company that was just doing like, oh, we got this design, even though it was made by the artist that's not working there or some shit, and like
Yeah.
that artist took to like X to basically say what the fuck, and like the Pokemon Company's like, oops, sorry, we'll work on that and do a redesign. I was surprised. I was like, really? Huh?
I will say it's kind of cool that they sort of just owned up to it because a lot of people were like, "Oh man, this artist is totally getting fired for like copying, pasting, whatever." But then Pokemon was like, "Nope, it's not the artist's fault. It's our bad. Like we told them to use this art. We thought it was ours. We own a lot of Pokemon art. I guess fan art got mixed in there. We're sorry. We'll fix
which
it."
makes sense because the artist wouldn't have gotten all the approval by themselves. They
Yeah.
would just be like, I drew this and it's good. No, executives looked at it. Someone was like, yeah, that's cool. But somebody probably figured it out and was like, yeah, they won't know.
Yeah. Oh,
Part of me kind of wishes that they just kept the art in and then like agreed with like some sort of like payment thing with the fan artist, but world's not perfect.
You think Nintendo's gonna let that happen? Fuck no. They're gonna be like, no, we want all the money. We want to share.
I mean that'd be a
Well, just
good way. That'd be a
apologize.
good way to like spin it into like actively good PR. I don't know.
It would have been good PR, but they didn't want to create a precedent with any carve outs because then
That is
going
true.
forward, there'll always be people like, oh, but you let this one do it. Like, yeah, you don't want to do with that
Yeah,
down the
that's
road.
true.
Especially saying, like, with their subtle flex of how many Pokemon they come with, they're going to keep coming up with Pokemon. It's like, this is obviously going to come up again.
Well,
You know,
and
so-
plus you got to include they're fresh off of Power World.
Yeah, that lawsuit is still a thing. In fact,
So it's kind of like it's
the
so awkward to be like, we're just gonna pay you.
Yeah.
Oh, and for context, because I know we're well past it. Okay, so for those who don't know, because Captain brought up the Sony Tencent thing. So essentially, Sony is suing Tencent over their like it's clearly a Horizon knockoff. I don't even remember what that fucking game is called. The Tencent version of the game is called, but yeah, they're going after that company hard because of way too many similarities between that and Horizon Zero Dawn or whatever. So, I mean,
I didn't know it existed till I heard that, and then when I looked, I was like, oh yeah, that's the case. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
like it didn't even take like 5 minutes to look at even like just trailer footage, and you're like, oh yeah, no, they're coming for you.
such plagiarism, such flavor. You know what's weird though? Like, speaking of Sony, it looks like they're trying to like, they're really trying to like, horn in on Pixar / DreamWorks' racket, because of their, because like I saw their trailer for their newest animated film, Goat, and I'm watching this and I'm like, okay, you have a bunch of cute, cuddly, furry animals. It's made by the same team that did the Webberverse, so I'm just like, okay, I can see the aesthetic, but like from what I like, it's essentially a goat wants to play basketball, like with all these big ass other animals, and I'm just all like, okay, you really want to like what? I understand that if you want to like horn in on Pixar's and DreamWorks' racket. But that is not the way to do it, man. I mean, I saw that trailer. It's not exactly bad, but when you think Pixar and when you think DreamWorks, what are the first two things that come into mind? Like, Pixar, their filmography. DreamWorks, I mean, Shrek, fair enough.
DreamWorks, I think of hit or miss every year.
Well, yeah, but like, you see my point, right? Like they got like
Yeah, but my thing is with the goat thing on there. It's like, but is this exactly why they're bringing back Airbud for some reason next year?
oh my god, yeah, you gave me that link. I was like, the fuck? Why is there another Airbud?
They're bringing it back, and it says Airbud returning August 26th, and it's like this time there ain't no rules. I'm like, bro, you let a dog play fucking basketball. We're looking past no rules in the rearview mirror long ago. You fucking had him play basketball. Then basketball's like okay. Then football's like okay. How you gonna tackle this one? Then it's soccer. Like okay, get it back to maybe. Then you're like, fuck having the kids here. Let's get the puppies and send their asses to space. Like what?
When you first told me about that, I was like, I was weirded the fuck out. Like, what the fuck, man?
But and then, that's what I'm thinking. Like, is this why they're doing it? Because Sony's fucking trying to do this ghost shit, and they're trying to be like, bro, you're not gonna step on it. We were the first one to think about a dog playing fucking basketball, and yet, and somehow they were okay. The white people were okay with this dog playing basketball, and notice they still keep it as a golden fucking retriever and won't make it a black Labrador for one reason.
Whatever, Robert.
Wait, I'm just saying. They could have switched it out. They could have put a black Labrador in there, and it'd be the funniest thing ever. And then make it Obama in there. It's like I love being like Obama, and then Trump's just angry, and he's that clown ice cream guy that tries to steal Buddy in the first movie.
Like the only thing I'll say about that, like I'm just gonna veer, because it's dog related. Did anyone see like the trailer for Fixed?
No.
No,
The fix. So what are they gonna take off these kids' balls? This dog's balls? What?
Dude, it's a Netflix comedy by Gendy Tartakovsky. I'm watching the first.
So they're gonna have music while they take off his balls?
This
Yeah,
looks really gross. I don't like this.
It's fixed.
no.
I mean, honestly, no, I would rather have if they're gonna get into Tchaikovsky fucking vehicle. Let's and since they're rebooting horrible shit, no, let's reboot Homeward Bound. That shit give me some cries. Get a better soundtrack on that shit. Get a better soundtrack on that shit.
The second you bring up Homeward Bound, I'm gonna think of Shadow and the porcupine bit, and I'm like, I'm just gonna cry because that made me
The
oh.
porcupine pit. No, when they're stuck in that hole near the railroad tracks, and when Shadow's like, "Go ahead, leave me," he's like, "Leave me."
What else are you gonna bring out? All dogs go to heaven. My God, that movie.
Oh
was
my
sad.
god, that was so sad.
That's
And they got like 3 movies out of it. They got like 3 movies out of it.
Oh, that movie was sad. And it's like one of the most underrated movies. Like, not a lot of people know. Like,
Well, they either do that. Well, both animals are sad stuff on me. Let's get the Pebble and the Penguin.
oh,
We don't need
Harry
Pepper
Leprechaun.
Penguin. That can stay.
did I? Oh, I know I told. Wow, this is weird because I was talking to Kat, because I literally brought up the God of War Ragnarok earlier. No, because like, because I told Captain this. I told one of my colleagues. This was before I started teaching for San Diego Unified. I told one of my colleagues about Watership Down.
Oh yeah.
And a week later, they come up to me like, "I'm never watching that movie again," and I'm just all like, "I tried warning you, man."
Yeah.
Why
Not
would you
everything
watch
animated is meant for your soul.
Yeah, like why?
You know what? One show they should make a real show out of? PB and J Otter. PB and J.
Wait, like a live action?
Yes.
I don't think the world's ready for a live action noodle dance.
That'll be great. Noodle. Do the noodle dance. I'm just saying.
I will say
That
this.
can make a lot of money.
I will say this though, like apparently the Naked Gun movie was really good. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, the remake with
Yeah.
Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing but good things about it.
Well, you know what's weird is that, like, so while I was listening to like other podcasts and people know more about Liam Neeson, They said he's really good at deadpan comedy. Weirdly,
Well, yeah, no. Liam Neeson actually did dabble in comedy for a bit before he moved on to,
yeah. Move on
before
to
he
it. But see, I
got
wasn't aware of
Dog Man and all that.
his past. And then when they were talking about, it, I'm like, okay, this makes more sense because like you see all his movies, and I was starting to put him in the same category as Jason Statham, or Jason Statham does all the same thing,
No,
right?
Jason Statham. If you watch Snatched or Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, because he had he had dry wet comedy chops too before he just moved on to Transporter and then Lock,
The
Stock.
Parker, the B. Heisman,
Mhm.
Crank, Hobbs and Shaw.
Anything that's a job.
Mhm.
It's a job that he's fucking driving it. I'm surprised he wasn't made into Agent 47, right? Hitman 47. Like, why did
I
he do that?
wanted him like he would have been perfect as 47, but for whatever reason they made it that one really pale white dude, and my God, that movie really did suck. But it's I can't believe it. Hitman fans should have been up in arms with that movie. That movie was crap. I watched
It
that.
was crap,
No,
real crap,
no
man.
amount it's bad when because that movie actually had titties, and titties couldn't save that fucking movie.
Mm.
Hey, titties can save a lot, okay? Titties can do. Think about House of the Dead. The first House of the Dead movie was fucking awful, but my God, she had enormous jugs, and they were on full display, and I was just like, that's the most memorable scene right there.
I mean, Kiddos was great in Swordfish.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Halle Berry.
Yeah, hell yeah. But okay, on a serious topic, because to that because like we really should touch upon the YouTube drama. Can people shut up about Markiplier going all in on AI? Just actually read the fucking context. Dude doesn't want to go all in on AI. He's just saying like, I'm trying to get ethical AI that doesn't steal other people's work. And he's just, oh, Markiplier used Chat GPT in a fucking on a live stream asking how much water does an AI server farm use. And I'm like, everyone does. You you Google anything, and that's using AI, you dumbass. Shut up.
I don't know. Like, I feel like most people, it's like they have these outrages, but it's like, yeah, AI is going to be an issue for a lot of jobs people going forward. But people have been saying this for years. I mean, we have the warning signs for years. The shit that should have been bothering people all the other time was that, okay, well, how much resources is going to use of our shit? But no, we don't give a fuck because we just been like, yeah, stop talking about climate change. Let's stop talking about all that shit. Let's stop fucking getting fucking windmills and green energy shit for the oil people because, we're going to be fine.
Look,
Let's go after this one guy.
look. I'll be the first to say it. Do I use AI in our content? Yes, I'll use it for thumbnails, video description, and tags. I don't use AI. I'm not gonna have my animators use AI for our cartoons. So like, I clearly have like a deadline to like a hard line when it comes to AI. But like Markiplier, he's just doing it's stupid. It's not as stupid as Pirate Software drama because there's a whole new wave of just bashing that guy. I mean, it's well deserved. Don't get me wrong, because he went after this. He went after the Stop Killing Games initiative for no fucking reason whatsoever, goddamn ever. But so for those who don't know, the new wave of drama that he's facing is apparently he broke Twitch's terms of service when what was it? He used his moderators to buy bits to break the hype train record or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It, I mean, okay. Look, it's. Does this guy deserve hate? Absolutely. Absolutely. Nowhere near as much as Markiplier. You need to get off of Markiplier's dick and just keep verbally bashing Thor. Like that guy deserves to get canceled. And from what I hear, he lost, what was it, like 200, like what was it, close to 250,000 subs spread across like all of his platforms in like what, in like in less than 2 weeks or some shit like that. Like, couldn't have been more deserved.
I just wish like people like when they get a board on hating someone for something or whatever, they need to do it before shit's happening. It seems like everything is related to the thing. Like right now, it's like it doesn't really fucking matter. You get mad at AI. AI's here is gonna get worse and worse. It's gonna take people's jobs. We had all these years where people were talking about this shit, making fucking fantasy novels about AIs and cyborgs taking over. No one's taking it seriously. Now when it's here and you see it's gonna actually happen, now they kind of want to unionize or protest against it. Like you already know it's too late, right? Like, can we get ahead of one thing as a society for once instead of coming like 10 or 15 years later, putting up a paltry fight and then give it up? Because I mean, I honestly see us going to a Wally future already, a Wally / idiocracy future. I mean, we might be already there.
Well, I mean, like, that's the problem.
We're on that timeline. We're on that timeline.
Well, that's the problem with warnings. I mean, like, look at Metal Gear Solid 2, right? Like, Doug, where are you going with this? Like, look, Metal Gear Solid 2 warned of the whole, like, fake news, information control. And that game's like, what?
I think it's only two. That's like 2000.
That's over 20
It's somewhere in
years
the aughts. It's somewhere in the aughts, man.
Yeah.
It's over 20. Yeah,
And
it's over 20 years old.
and now look at the times. Like Hideo Kojima, man, he called it. Like but like we didn't see it then. We're not gonna see it. We're just gonna see it when it's too late. That's just the thing. It's a lot like. Oh God. It's a lot like. Oh God.
What's
It's
it
a lot
like?
Go ahead, Gabe.
What's it like? Tell us.
I was. It's a lot like the Chappelle Show O.J. Simpson trial. It's just after he beat my sister up first time, we'd whoop his ass. We made real orange out of that nigga. We didn't see it until it was too late. Chappelle Show had the foresight because he was like, after he beat up my sister the first time, we'd whoop his ass.
No. Who was really, ironically, who was really the future on there was Paul Mooney. Even though he wasn't doing this Negro Damas bit, he was just saying like, he's like, you Haitians and Dominicans, Cubans, you guys are just Negroes that can swim.
Yeah.
Like that's just true right now because you see all these people crying. It's like, oh well, why am I getting pointed? It's like I'm not black. I was like, I'm no black. Like Dominicans, like you are black. No, I'm not black, bro. You're blacker than most of these other people are black.
I just wish. I wish oh man, my leg, this itchy leg. Seriously, I just wish Negrodamus's prediction of Star Jones was an actual thing. He's like, Star Jones, I'm getting something. Star Jones will have two jobs. First, she'll do the view, and then she'll take her wig off and do the weather.
I don't know, like people can't take the warning because I mean, if you look at the whole Shannon Sharp, ESPN, and fucking his payout to that one chick, how many people warned him? Cat Williams warned him. Monique warned him.
Williams. It was Cat
All these people warned him, and he had him on a show. And he was just like, "Nah, it's fine. We're gonna be fine." What? This is SpongeBob. $50 million later.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Yeah, can't stop, won't stop. Talking about making the band. He had R. Kelly, he had Diddy on there. Talking about Cambodian breast milk. All that shit.
I'm so glad I'm making fun of Diddy with the Diddler because, like,
Well, the Diddy's gonna get pardoned though.
Yeah, he's gonna get pardoned. Of course, he's gonna fucking get pardoned.
He's gonna get pardoned, and they're gonna throw the whitest party on there, and then the wrong people are gonna show up. It's like, I thought it was a white party. It's like, not that type of white.
Oh man. So, what? Jesus Christ. Am I gonna watch the Naked Gun? Am I gonna watch the Naked Gun reboot? I mean, I heard it's great. The only thing is, it's PG-13 though, and I'm just like, why couldn't they give it the R rating? Do you really
I don't know
think?
already. I don't know. Someone were talking about like they need to bring back because they were talking about because when they rebooted the Nick Gun, right? I was talking to people. They were like saying like the problem with like now breakout comedies, right? Remember, it used to be like great comedy movies come out, you love it. People will go to theaters. People aren't going to theaters anymore because now they're like, doing a lot of parody stuff. And oh yes, Naked Gun is a parody of a lot of some older hard boiled detective shows, yes, but the writing was solid, and they need to bring back like better writing for the comedy and stuff on there. I didn't watch. I'm not sure if any guys watched. Did you anyone watch Billy Happy Gilmore too?
No.
No, no, not no, not two. I was okay with the first one. I'm not watching the second one.
Yeah, I'm not watching this one, but that's the whole point. Is just like they need to bring back good comedies that have good writing, and it's like back in the era when Adam Sandler first came on the scene, with uh Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore. And even I'm giving credit to Rob Snyder, even though he's a piece of shit, like the animal and the hot chick.
Well, I mean that's not necessarily fair because people like Anchorman. Like when that movie,
Anchorman was great.
Anchorman, when that movie dropped, everybody went to the theaters to see it. So it's so like um, because like when you bring like when you bring up like how do I put this? I think how do I put this? If you had a movie, right, that has the right type of like if you have something that's like, oh, I have this movie that's coming out. Okay, who's in it? And Donald Glover wrote and is starring in it. I'd be like, I will be there at that fucking theater because it's Donald fucking Glover. I had my reservations about the Naked Gun reboot. You guys, Robert and Kevin know that because like at first when I first like heard it was coming back, it was like Seth MacFarlane was in the writing credit, and I was like, no. And then like obviously when the trailer dropped, he wasn't in the writing credits. Thank God. Because I am so sick of Seth MacFarlane. And the trailer, for what it's worth, it made me laugh, especially when that black cop was paying respects to his dad, who was O.J. Simpson, and he was just all like, "Yeah, no, I'm not doing that, Dad." And that's about it. That's about it. I heard Pam Anderson was fantastic in that movie. Like which is weird.
Yeah, she's supposed to be really good in it and stuff on there. And it's hard because it's like I understand what she's doing with her no makeup on there about how like she was glamorized as a young teen and all that shit, and she kind of wants to get more control and stuff on there. But I don't know, like just watching it, if it still took some shine off her Apple, and like I wasn't really looking at her career or her like ability to go forward on this, but they said like she does really good on this, so I was like, okay,
Well, I
yeah,
mean, because she was actually like I don't know if any of you watched Barbarella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
yeah.
great in that. She was fantastic in that
I
comedy.
liked her Barbarella, but I liked her better in Stripperella when it was on
Yeah, no, that's
fucking
what I meant.
Spike TV.
Stripperella.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Spike TV. Love that shit with Cheapo, the clown.
Yeah.
That was
That
a
was
funny comedy. That was a funny comedy, and she did.
that
She did
was
a good
great.
job.
I'll watch that, and then when they paired that hour with when they did the reboot of the more adult Ren and Stimpy afterwards, great.
That I won't. That I won't speak on because like Ren and Stimpy was really disgusting for me. I could not. I could not sit through it.
No, it was disgusting. Like my mom hated me when I was watching that show.
I
Like she would let
fucking
me watch
hated
all
Ren
the
and
shows.
Stimpy.
That was the only show she would say something about. Like I don't like that show. Like it's really disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, no, I mean, no disrespect to Billy West because he played No, he played.
He played Stimpy.
Yeah, he did play Snippy. Okay, like he like I mean no disrespect to it. He played the character really well. It's just that show itself was fucking disgusting. I could not watch it like at all. Even when I was a kid, I was just like, this is bad. I'm channel surfing. I mean, Cow and
Yeah.
It was really bad. It's so fun. They had some good shows like the Power Tools Man, or I really like their the advertisements of the toys of like Log and Brick.
Yeah. Log was good. No,
Log. Everyone has a log.
it's better than bad. It's good.
Better than that is good. That would be good. Or brick. See, that was good on that shit. It kind of reminds me of like when they did like the in between shows for the Animaniacs when they did like the Goodfellas and like slapping the squirrel and all that shit. You know.
Yeah.
All right, we're coming close to time. So thank you everybody for tuning into the Slab Lounge. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You could view us on YouTube, Amazon Music, and Spotify. You all take care. Later on. Bam.